welcome back to my channel. All right, so it has been quite a while since I've given you guys an update on my apartment slash, I think this is a brownstone. I need to give you guys a tour of my place. So if you don't know, I live in New York City and I do have an empty apartment tour. This was back in January of 2020 when I moved in here. And there's been quite a bit of updates since. I've been promising that I was gonna do a tour and let you guys know what's going on. Today's the day. So I'm gonna show you guys the lower level of my apartment today. Finally, after 2.5 years, it is finally fully furnished. So we can get into it. So if you're excited, give this video a thumbs up and let's get into my apartment slash house tour. All right, let's do it. All right, so this is the entryway. I think this was one of the first, actually, I can actually take credit for designing. This is the only place that I designed in this whole house. So yeah, this was probably one of the easiest ones to design because it was kind of simple. The only thing that was kind of tricky was this monitor right here that I no longer use. I'm not even gonna get into it, but there's also this electric box. It was originally gray because you guys know that's what it usually looks like, but I'm like, that is not cute, and I couldn't find anything to cover it, so I'm like, let me paint it white. I didn't paint it white, you know I don't be doing it. Mom has to come out and do this. So I painted it white and figured I'd get this really beautiful mirror. It's quite heavy. It's like almost 60-70 pounds. It's a very heavy mirror and expensive, but I'll keep it forever. I don't remember where I got it from, but everything for the most part will be linked down below. So if you want to know all the links in the house, check it out down in the description box. I figured I'd do a mirror and this little console table, which I believe is from like Wayfair, and this basket, which I actually got this basket using Let Go, because at that time, this was in the middle of pandemic, girl. I ain't had a coin. I said, I need something cheap, okay? So I found this on one of those like sites. It wasn't Facebook Marketplace, it was like Let Go. And yeah, and then this little table, this is actually, I got it from Ghana for a plate. So I try to, you know, throw some little pieces of culture in there. And then yeah, and then on the side are just like all of my keys, umbrellas, and all of that. So listen, me, I'm trying, I don't know, but this is it. How'd I do? Okay, so we are in my living room, which is probably second to my bedroom, the most favorite place in the house for me, because this is where I spend a lot of my time. I don't have a TV in my room, so this is where I watch TV all day. I don't know, I just feel like this was actually the first room that was decorated when I first moved here. And if you followed me, you know, during the panoramic, then you know the whole situation with the couch. This room has kind of evolved into like an airy kind of space, but it's still like, it has character. You know what I mean? When I was just working with designers on this place, I wanted a place that felt like home, that felt lived in, it felt warm, not just like white everywhere. No shade to, you know, everyone that has white. I just wanted, you know, some color and warmth. So, and I feel like this living room really kind of exemplifies that. So yeah, so of course we have my TV. This is just a regular Sharp Roku TV. This piece right here, this is one of my adult furniture purchases. This is from Article, and I got a lot of questions on it. So yeah, this console is from Article. And then right here is just a lampshade that actually does not work. I literally tried to put a bulb in here and it didn't turn on. So yeah, there's that. And then there's just a little basket right under. Again, there's just a lot of stuff here because furniture and stuff has moved over time. This used to be upstairs, but we decided to just, honestly, I think it just got moved here and then I just never moved it again, but it's an extra seat, so it's nice. And then yeah, these curtains, I originally used to have gray curtains because I don't know, when I moved in I was very moody and I was like, I want something dark, nice, you know? But I did feel like I needed something to kind of just brighten up the space a little bit. So I got these linen curtains and they're like oatmeal colored and they're so perfect because they provide like airiness to the room. It's like kind of sheer but not too sheer where people can like completely see in, which is nice. And then it has a gold rod, which is also very nice. So then we have these art pieces, which are one of the first art pieces that I got. This half of the room, all of this, down to the plant. I don't know if you can see the plant. I worked with a designer who I will put his information down below, and he was great. So he kind of really helped with the foundation of the living room. But yeah, I really love these art pieces. They're just, I think they're from Etsy, and I wanted, y'all know I'm Nigerian, you know what I'm saying, I'm very proud of my culture, so I wanted that African feel in my home. So yeah, So, okay, so if you move over this way, we have my birds of paradise leaf plant. I don't know, Sha. And that should tell you that it's not real. Isn't it so pretty? Everyone always thinks it's real. It's not real. It is not real, but it is beautiful for aesthetics, okay? And I got it from Amazon. And then we have this glorious burnt orange chair that I love because it just adds some color to the room. Obviously, I love color. I love warm hues, if y'all can't tell. It's also one of my favorite couches. Okay, so this is my couch. This is probably the biggest purchase for me, and this was the hardest purchase because couches, like shopping for a couch is not an easy thing at all. I originally had a couch from Wayfair, which I hated. And if you guys were following the vlogs back then or my stories on Instagram, then you know the debacle with the whole couch. And eventually I was able to sell it off. And after doing some research, I decided on this couch. This couch is from Joybird. This is from Joybird, and I'm very happy with this purchase. It was my big girl sofa purchase because, you know, a sofa, that's some money, okay? But I just feel like, you know, I didn't know what color to do, but after, you know, asking you guys and stuff, because me, interior design is not my ministry. If there's one thing, that's not my ministry. But a couple of you guys and a couple of my friends all suggested that I do like a cream colored couch just to brighten up the area. And I'm really glad I actually did that because I feel like it ties everything in. It goes with the rug. The rug is from Article? No, West Elm. The rug is from West Elm, which is also a very enjoyable piece. But yeah, it's one of my favorite pieces because the seats are so deep. Obviously, there's a sectional here. You can just lounge on this sofa. Like, it is the best. And if anyone is staying over the night, this is where they're sleeping, right here, okay? And then we have this acrylic side table, which usually goes over there, but you can kind of move it, and anytime you need it for something, you can just use it, so. Yeah, and then we have my coffee table. I'm very proud of this find. This was me, okay? This was me. I went through so many coffee tables because I was like, I knew I needed a coffee table, but I didn't know what to put here because everything was kind of clashing. It was not working. And then I don't know where the idea for a clear, I went to CB2 and I saw a clear acrylic table and I saw how like neutral it was because it's clear. And I was like, ooh, let me get that. So I got this, I believe, from Home Depot, and it's really sturdy and it's just perfect for the living room. Like, once it was laid out, I was like, yes, finally found the right coffee table. Who knew coffee table would be so hot? Everything here for the most part is from Amazon besides this piece right here, which is from Ghana as well. I'm really proud of my little coffee table setup. I think it's so cute and grown. Oh, and then of course the rug. This is from West Elm. And yeah, that's my living room. Hello, welcome to my dining room. This is probably one of the harder rooms to design because this was a tough one. This was actually a tough one, but I worked with an amazing designer. She goes by Nicole. I will put her information down below. But everything here is pretty much from Lulu in Georgia. They were so gracious enough to work with me on furnishing this area of my apartment, and I am so grateful because my goodness, furnishing is not easy, but y'all, isn't their stuff so cute? I just feel like they have really great quality stuff. While it is definitely on the pricey side, it's like it's gonna last you a lifetime. Like, can we get into this table? This table? Yeah, this table. It's the table for me. It's the table for me. But yeah, okay, where do we start? So obviously the table, everything for this room will be linked down below, so check it out. But this table is probably one of my favorite pieces. It's just so, it's luxe, it's classic, it's modern. When I wanted to design this place, I wanted a modern, mid-century modern feel with, you know, boho, Afro boho in there, of course. Duh. But yeah, so it's like, it's not minimal, but it's mid-century modern, okay? And then we have these chairs. So if you can tell, or if you can't tell, I did two styles of chairs, mainly because these ones ran out, okay? One thing about Lulu in Georgia, the furniture would sell out quickly, but I actually like the two different styles of chairs because they're still kind of in the same color family. So we have this chair right here, which I think is just so pretty, so gorgeous. It's It's very comfortable too. And then the second chair, which I love the rounded back. I just think it's really nice, to be honest. I do a lot of work here actually, even though I'm supposed to have an office, but this is where I do a lot of the work, because you see this table, it just inspires you to start walking. So yeah, so I'm here a lot. And then we have the bookshelf, which is also such a beautiful statement piece. I feel like it really draws your attention, especially when you walk into the house. It's one of the first things you see aside from the mirror, which we're gonna get into. No. This place is actually furnished very nicely. Thank you very much. But yeah, so we have the bookshelf. Nicole did everything, all of the decor, all of this staging. It's really all her. A lot of these pieces are either from Lulu in Georgia, Etsy. We've got some candles, we've got Forever Mood in there, shout out to Jackie. And then some of these like really beautiful bowls. These are also from Ghana, because I told you I was shopping in the marketplace, okay? And then we have these vases at the side, which I really need to get like those like skinny branches thing and just I want to put them here, but until then I can't find branches. So when the branches decide to come, I'll put them there. So this is the dining room. We have the centerpiece, which is very simple. And I actually got this from like a random like dollar store. It was real cheap, but it looks expensive. First of all, can we talk about the fact that furniture is extremely expensive? Let me actually tell you a little story. When I first moved in here, I did my little calculations for rent and all of that, and I was like, okay, I'm good. And then the pandemic hit, and then I got here, and I realized furniture was so expensive, I did not budget for furniture at all. So this place was just looking anyhow for about 2 years until Lulu in Georgia came through. But yeah, so this room particularly was the hardest one to design because I just didn't know what to do with it. But shout out to interior designers. Listen, if you're not good at something, call them, okay? And then we have this mirror. This is the statement piece of the lower level. Everyone always, this is probably the most asked about furniture that I have. I got it from a store called Shades of Light, but you can get it from multiple places. I'll have a link down below for wherever it's available right now. It was at Walmart at one point, but just, it's such a beautiful large mirror and piece. And for this area of the house, I just needed something to really pull together the two rooms and this empty space. So this mirror is just perfect. You see yourself, you can just, yeah, it's just, this is definitely the statement piece of the entire place. And it's perfect. I love it. So yeah. Okay, so this is the space right across from the dining room. Also, these stairs lead down to the cellar. Okay, so this area was blank for a very long time, and I just felt like it needed something. I didn't know what, but it needed something. And then I came across Framebridge to put together this gallery wall, because I was like, oh, a gallery wall, that would be perfect. So all of the frames are from Framebridge, and I believe the images are all from Etsy. It came in like a set. It's just nice because it all comes together, which is why it's all so cohesive. And yeah, and then I turned this area into the bar area basically, which I think makes a lot of sense. I feel like it flows very well. Thank you very much. Oh, I technically designed this area. Honestly, I'm trying. So yeah, this is the bar area. This bar cart is from, I'm gonna say Overstock. It's been a while. It's crazy because when I first started furnishing this place, I really thought I was gonna be done in like 3 months. Insert the pandemic, okay? Yeah, so it's been a while since I've purchased a bunch of these items. So we've got all the little drinks down here, which literally go untouched these days. And then this plant, I think I got it from Home Depot, I'm not sure. I can't even remember anymore, but yeah, this is basically the bar area and the gallery wall, which I think it just adds even more spunk to the house. Cause it's like when you walk in, you don't see it, and then you turn and it's like, whoa, art. Okay, let's go to the kitchen. Okay, welcome to my kitchen. I feel like I'm doing this tour and I don't know why it's like hitting me that I like live here. It's really weird. I've been here for 2.5 years now, but one, it feels like I just moved here yesterday, and then two, I guess I kind of can't believe this is my life right now. Like, I don't. But this is the kitchen area. This is the stove. These are the beautiful cabinets, which this is my side and this is my roommate's side. Oh, I forgot to mention, one of the most asked questions I get is, do I live alone? And no, I do not. I have a roommate. The answer is the same every single time. I do live in New York City after all, so we gotta reduce that rent and share space. So I do have a roommate. So this is my side and then this is her side. I try to keep the counters pretty minimal as possible. We got the Nespresso, just some knives, cooking books, which have never been opened, and then the microwave. And I keep saying I'm gonna take all this stuff off the microwave, but at this point it's decoration. Of course, there's the marble, just this marble, what do you call this again? Island? Marble Island. I don't know what to say, but I feel like some of y'all probably like I'm living really well. No, this one is good. The thing about New York City, anyone that lives here knows that it's not easy to get apartments like this. I don't want y'all getting no ideas, okay? Most of them are really small. So I don't know, taking you guys along the place, I'm just like, whoa. Even I'm shocked, to be honest. And I've been here for so long and I'm just like, I still can't believe I live here. It really just is a testament to Jesus, okay? Because all of this, even finding this apartment was just favor. It wasn't even on the market. Complete and total favor. I really do give all the glory to him because I can't even take credit. I really can't. I don't even know how I ended up here. So this is the island and the chairs, which I don't know if you can see right now, but I got them from Target. Actually, this was the first piece of furniture I ever got for this place. It was the chairs, and I got them from Target because there was nowhere else to sit. Everywhere was blank. There was no furniture, which is hard to imagine now. Yeah, and then we got some roses, just to jazz up the place. These never die. Well, they last for a year. I think that's it, guys. That is pretty much my apartment tour for the lower level, at least. So if you guys do want to see the bedroom and just upstairs, let me know. There is a half bath down here, by the way, but it's just a half bath. It's nothing crazy. So honestly, I just want to say that I am so grateful. I'm grateful, to be honest, just for the opportunity to live a life of freedom. It's not something that I take for granted. I'm grateful for you guys for just following me along my journey for so long. I've been on YouTube now for 10 plus years. It's really crazy to see the journey and the transformation over time. And I hope this just is a testament and it inspires you guys to really go after your dreams. Like, work hard. It can work out for you. If you see me, yeah, that means it can work out for you too, because me, I'm a miracle, okay? So I just want to thank you guys so much for just sticking with me for this long. And yeah, I'm not gonna get emotional now, so I'm gonna go now. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not. I can't wait to just do more of life with you guys. Okay, bye y'all. Everybody, there's a lot of